hockey action. The Scholastic Cup as the new Trier Trevier's Green team takes on Loyola Gold. Of course, there have been 4 meetings in the last this year between these two. Loyola playing with brand new uniforms here. Skoglund dumps it into the zone. Just underway with the Scholastic Cup championship of the Metro League. New Trier's won it the last 3 years in a row. Jeff Parker on the far side. Parker puts it over here to the near side, up ahead. Trevians into the zone. Wilson couldn't get the shot away. Skoglund and dumps it out and onto the bench. The face-off put in deep by Johnson. Now on the near side, taken by the Trevians, back behind the net. Long put it over to the far side and out to the point. Held in by Patience. Racked around back behind the net. Wilson looking for some help right in front. Shot, save, rebound, goal! Kevin Morgan puts it home, and it's 1-0 New Trier. And the spell is broken. 8 periods of shutout hockey on Brian Schilling is gone by the wayside now. The Trevians have scored. Wrapped around to the near side. Out to the point. Patience held it in the zone. Right into the slot. Shot saved. Grabbed and held on by Brian Schilling. Loyola wearing some new uniforms. Something of a good luck attempt here on their part. Going with the bright gold uniforms. Not a lot of New Trier fans here tonight. Certainly not a lot of students. It's turnabout night in real time. Centered. Shot. That was deflected wide over to the far side. McVeigh out to the point. He helped it the rest of the way out of the zone. Taken by Andrew Patience. Andrew Patience puts it over here to the near side. Held in by McVeigh. The centering pass right into the slot. Eaton couldn't get the shot away. Tried again. McVeigh will keep it in the zone. Back behind the goal line. Put over here to the near side. Centering pass. That ran into traffic. Roth tried to get that away. Now taken by the Trevians. Stolen back, and then the Trevians dump it out to center ice. Taken by the Ramblers. They try to set the play up. Instead, the Trevians come up with it, put it back into the zone. Savino wraps it around to the far side. Taken there by Skoglund. Skoglund avoided the check, couldn't avoid the second one, and Morgan Baker came up with the puck. Dribbles into the Loyola end. Over here on the near side. Bobby Wilson put over on that far side, and the Ramblers on the breakout. Up ahead is Joe Chula. Chula on the backhand, the shot to save, and grabbed on by C.J. Heitman. A little extra pushing and shoving on the end of that. Rolick and Savino getting involved, a little something. Bobby Wilson over there to join in and a little push and shove. As we said, these two teams knowing each other. The only victory New Trier had was against Loyola this year up to playing in this game. In the 5th meeting, they had a 5-3 victory over the Ramblers in Winnetka back in December. Off the boards, near side. There's a shot that ran into traffic. Back behind the goal line. Knocked away from O'Connor by Morgan. On the near side boards. Oops, Jeff Parker gave it up. O'Connor put it to the near side, out to the point. Here's a shot by Long. And one of the Trevians put himself in harm's way there. Third out to center ice, all the way down. That's going to be icing, and it is icing against the Trevians. These teams can meet one more time down at the United Center for the state championship. Now put on that far side. Cleared. And again, this is going to be icing. And it is icing. I understand they're going to do a lot of repair work in this facility here in Northbrook. They're going to completely rebuild that A-rink of theirs. The other side, they have two rinks. They're going to actually make it NHL length and change the benches around and a bunch of other things. Now picked up, put over to the far side. Flipped into the zone. Bit, centered, shot, no. Another attempt right into the slot. Grabbed and held on by Schilling. And the Trevians pressing, but not pressing very hardly. Very hard. Hardly pressing. And the face-off. Off the boards, bounced around a little bit. Now put in deep. There's a shot to save. Over on that far side, now right in front. Shot grabbed and held on by Hutman. And after the play, a little push and shove. Harrison and, well, after the whistle, who was it that he hit on the Trevians? Well, in any case, nothing called, and the face-off as the Trevians bring it out. Little give and go play. Nice touch pass, shot and a save from the left wing, grabbed and held on. And again, some talking, getting to know you, getting to know all about. Happy talk, happy talk. Back behind the goal line. Pushing and pushing and pushing. Now pops free. Centered. Over here to the near side. Cleared out to center ice. Back the other way. Here's O'Connor. Tried to split the defense. Nothing doing. Near side. Cleared out to the point. Out to center ice. On the near side now. Flipped in by Skoglund. Skoglund got bumped a little bit by Morgan. Cleared out to center ice. And all the way back into the Loyola end. Big slap out to the point, cleared out to center ice. Now Parker gave it ahead. Wilson put it in the zone offside. In the first period, 1-0 favor of the Trevians. A goal by Kevin Morgan early. Over here on the near side, cleared out ahead. Picked up by the Trevs. They dump it back over here to the near side. Cleared back out to center ice. Heaton into the zone. Harrison, there's a dribbling shot that went wide. Trevians knocked it out of the way. Turnaround attempt by Harrison, that didn't work. Over to the far side. Heavy check. Now Wilson couldn't get it out of the zone. Standing him up. Billy O'Connor. Kevin Heaton. Now Wesley with the shot, big one, and the save over on that far side. Marte tried to get it out of the zone, did get it out. Here come the Trevians back the other way. A big cranker by Lake, and we lose the puck onto that netting, and we get another face-off. Right into the slot, a little give and go, touch pass out high. Shot, save, rebound, swept out of there. Back behind the goal line, over on that far side. They push it along. Here's Bit. Give and go. Shot. And a goal! Parker Millard puts it home. And it's 2-0. New Trier. And on the end of that, Lutz and Johnny Brown will sit each 2 minutes for roughing. On the end of that, 7:06 time of the goal. And coincidental roughing to Lutz and Brown. Off on the side. Offside at the face-off. No, something got thrown out on the ice. And now we're set for another face-off. Mike Nemitz, the referee tonight. And the draw over on that far side. Cleared ahead. Whoops, overskated. And the Trevian's offside. Wilson. Trevian's lead 2-0. Now taken by Parker. Parker feeds it ahead. Wilson touched it, got it into the zone. Connor Long over to the far side. Now taken by Skoglund. Stolen away. Chula. O'Connor to Skoglund. Skoglund with the shot. Shot it wide to the far side. Cleared out to center ice. Wilson brings it back the other way. Johnny Wilson split the defense. Shot it wide himself. Now out to the point. Held in the zone by the Trevs. Skoglund now deep. Cleared out. Ahead for Skoglund, and that misconnections, and that'll create an icing. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you. This is the fun time of the year. Playoff time. Last game of the league this year. And it's on to State. On the network, that'll be next week. Bounce it around. Andrew Patience put it to the far side. Now back deep. Yast. Bullock with the hit. Taken by Bezzarossi. Now the Trevian try to get it out of the zone. Out to the point. That ran into traffic. Cleared to center ice. Wesley back over to the far side. And Harrison didn't know it was there. Big shot. Saved. And held on. And another little scrum. Boing. A little scrum on the end of that as Bobby Wilson came in looking for the rebound. Andrew Vitt, bothered by McVeigh, now taken by Jeff Lake. Lake put it deep. Back behind the goal line. To the near side. Trevian's nobody out front in the slot. They had all five up there. There's a deflection attempt. No, below backhander. No goal. The net was dislodged first. A dislodged net prevents the goal. To the near side. Back behind the goal line. Trevians ran everybody deep there. Cecil up ahead. Savino. Near side now. Trevians will play a game of catch between the blue line before they dumped in all the way for the icing call against the Loyola Ramblers. To the point, the big blaster just wide to the outside by Jeff Parker. Over to the far side, Millard. Millard put it back over here on the near. Vitt centered it. Nobody there for the Trevs. Now a little quickie. No. A deflection attempt by Millard in there. Over here on the near side. Taken by the Ramblers. The Ramblers try to clear it out of the zone. Couldn't get it. Now Chula out to center ice. Matt O'Connor won't get to it. Peter Cecil got there first. He put it to the far side out at the point. Trevian's on the breakout, up ahead, into the zone. Didn't get it in the zone, and Phil sat there for a little bit. Now the Trevians do get it in. Millard gave it up into the slot. Shot saved. Nice little blaster by Andy Vitt. Vitt out at center ice. Vitt put it back to the defense. Trevians will set the play up on the near side. Back into the Ramblers' end. They washed off the icing. Trevians with the puck. Trevians really flowing around pretty nicely right now. Into a good groove. Here's the backdoor shot. Save. Rebound. Goal! Kevin Morgan. And the score is 3-0 New Trier. Near side. Now off the skates. Johnson fanned on the puck, kept it in the, got it in the zone. The big blaster by Johnson. Shot, save, rebound, goal! Elliot Johnson got that on the backside. And again, some coincidental roughings on the end of that. And once again, it's Johnny Brown in the middle of it. They gave it to Kevin Morgan, but it was Elliot Johnson that actually got that goal. Back over to the far side. There's a shot high and wide over here on the near side. Bounced around there, back behind the goal line, put over to the far side. Now, here come the Trevians back out in the zone. 4-0 New Trier. First period. Oh my, has this been an onslaught. And Loyola has practically fallen asleep out there on the ice. Over here on the near side, trying to get it out of the zone. Still trying. Out high now. Blake tried to keep it in. Squibbled out to center ice. Taken by Wolick. Wolick put it over here to the near side. Blake. Out to the point. No, they didn't get it out there. Now back behind the goal line. Back over to the far side. And the Ramblers bring it out. Big blaster by O'Connor. Funny bounce off the eye. Shot and a save by Lutz. Shot by Lutz and saved by Schilling. Winding down the first period. It's been all New Trier. 4-0. Trevians in the first period of the Scholastic Cup. And who would have thunk it? There's a shot to save, and again held on, and again a little push on the end of the play. This time by Ryan Roth. Marte, McVeigh. Now the Trevians. It sure looked like holding to me, but play continues on, and now the whistle, and a stoppage of play. And again, the net was dislodged. And I think I would have called that a hold on the part of Ryan Roth if I were the reffing on that, but I suppose maybe they were holding on to each other. There's Joey Chula. 8-0, the ref don't call it. Shot to save from out high. Back behind the goal line. Ramblers having trouble setting up plays tonight. Having trouble keeping the puck in the New Trier end. Johnny Wilson sent flying. Some more pushing and shoving. Two of them are still going at it. A little punch thrown in there by Chula. Nothing called. There's a shot that ran into traffic. Cleared out to the point. Held in the zone by Connor Long. Back behind the goal line as we wind down the first period. And the Ramblers are really going to have to regroup here. They have not been in this one at all. Thought they'd try and rough them up a little bit. And New Trier has been skating all over them. Staying focused on what they have to do, and they've certainly done a great job on that, taking shots. At the end of the first period of play here on the Scholastic Cup, the score is the New Trier Trevians Green Team 4 and the Loyola Ramblers Gold Team 0. We'll be back with more in a moment. And we're ready to get underway with the second period of tonight's Scholastic Cup playoff action. Into the zone, the big blaster and the save by Heitman. Put to the corner, out to the point, held in the zone. They shot, ran into traffic. Right through the crease, out to the point again. Cleared, not out. Now the Trevians cleared out ahead, tried for an outlet pass, a little too far ahead for Lake. Jeff Lake put it back into the Ramblers' end just a little bit. Now Pesarossi dumps it into the zone. Forsberg. Lake out to the point, held in the zone, deep into the corner. Wrapped around back behind the net over here on the near side. We get to this time of year and I start seeing a lot of the old players coming back. I noticed Charlie Lutz's older brother Danny's here tonight. Even saw a player play for New Trier East back in 1977. Was out here watching his nephew play. Looked deep into the zone, back behind the goal line. Over here on the near side, cleared out to the point, held in the zone by Andrew Patience. Back behind the net, taken by Lutz. Centered, shot saved. And cleared. On the far side. Loose puck picked up by O'Connor. O'Connor brought down. There's a shot out high and wide. Lutz, and the penalty for holding, I believe. Make it roughing on Johnny Brown for, I think he punched C.J. Heitman. Over here on the near side. Near side. That's his third penalty of the game. And we're only halfway through. Brown trying to fire up the Ramblers here. Trevians with the puck right through the slot over here on the near side. Millard back behind the net. Bit. Connor Law. Now near side. Trying to clear out of the zone. Held in by Jeff Parker. Cecil, far side, back to Cecil on the near. Cecil looking for some help. Peter Cecil rotates it into the slot. Nobody there for the Trev. There's a long shot save, rebound, just a little wide. Bouncing puck that Vitt touched briefly, whistle and a stoppage. He has the net once more dislodged. Now taken by Morgan to Cecil. Left in the corner, Elliott Johnson, Morgan, fanned on the puck, and the Ramblers clear. He actually hit the lining up above the rink here, and it'll remain inside the Ramblers' end briefly as Loyola clears. C.J. Heitman leaves it there for Jeff Parker. Jeff Parker puts it on that far side. Elliott Johnson on the breakout, ahead for Peter Cecil. Cecil, the defenseman, playing a forward. Morgan. And back out to the point. The big blaster, and that moved wide. To the near side. Wilson right into the slot. Bouncing puck, grabbed and held on. For the whistle, that stops the play. Helmet's got attached there. Little embarrassment. Nothing serious, but the helmets were definitely attached. Over on that far side. Back behind the goal, and Roth fanned on it. Bobby Wilson got in the way of that. Out to the high slot. Poe with the cranker. That ran into the sticky wickets out front. Wilson back behind the goal line. And the scrum in the corner along the boards, near side. Now it's taken by Morgan. His shot ran into traffic and deflected wide. On the far side, Morgan Baker over there to throw his weight around a little bit. Now picked up by the Ramblers. They clear it out on the outlet pass. Here's into the zone, went Chula. Connor Heaton. Well, Kevin Heaton's blast went wide. Connor's his older brother. Connor here tonight. Another one of the former Metro players watching the game tonight. Drop pass behind everybody. Ramblers bring it back the other way. Drop pass out high. Sabino to the corner. Andrew Paces. No, Jake Wolick. Wolick tried to find the point. And the Trevians bring back the other way. Knocked away by Sabino. A little backhander. That went wide. Late hit hard by Harrison. And cleared out to center ice and back down to the Trevian's end. Poe to the near side and went all the way out to center ice. Rossi trying to throw his weight around, picked up by the Ramblers. They'll set the play to the far side. Into the zone. The shot. Whoops. Over Sticknett. Now Frank Harrison. Poe off his leg out to center ice and back into the Ramblers end. On the near side, they push along. Still bouncing along, and the whistle and the stoppage of play. Now the draw won by the Ramblers. Vargas to the far side. Skoglund got bumped off, taken by Wolick. Wolick puts it into the slot. None of the Trevians were posted up. Out come the Loyola Ramblers the other way. There's a shot, the save. Jeff Parker out for Vargas and offside. Now the Trevians put it into the zone and actually ran into the Loyola bench. And the stoppage of play. The two leading scorers, the top two in Metro out there tonight. Andy Vitt for New Trier and Matt O'Connor. Matt's been on something of a scoring chair coming into this game. But the Trevians have been on a scoring tear tonight. They lead 4-0 as we lose another puck. Back behind that goal line, taken by Kevin Morgan. Elliott Johnson cleared out to center ice. Out come the Ramblers. 2-on-2 break. Chula tried to center it, did so. But then the Trevians picked their pocket, clear it out high. Held in the zone by Heaton. Heaton to Chula. Chula back out high. Wong with the shot. That ran into traffic out front. Wong will dump it to the corner. Now taken by the Trevs. They do not get it out of the zone. Now they do. And a bouncing puck that Kevin Morgan couldn't control. Morgan and Roth got their first out high. Chula. Schwagel. He brought it in the zone offside against the Loyola Ramblers. Now pushed along the boards, cleared out to center ice again. One here to the near side. The big cranker ran into a leg. Esarazi, the shot, the save. To the near side, and Marte cleared to center ice. Taken by McVeigh over to the far side. Now give it go up ahead into the zone. And grabbed and held on by C.J. Heitman as the Ramblers looked like they were going to start pressing a little bit. Those of you watching on our regular network will only see the game. Those of you watching on our special network will get the award ceremony immediately following. We're on the far side, now taken by the Trevs. They clear it out ahead. Into the zone, and Marte got ridden heavily into the boards. Over on the near side, cleared out to the point, and out to center ice, back to the Trevian's end. Now the Ramblers back the other way. Drop pass. Shot, save, rebound. Couldn't get it away. Good job by the Trevians defense picking up the man coming up the backside. Flipped into the zone by Forsberg. Back behind the goal line. Into the corner, Vargas. Over here to the near side. Cleared out to the point and out beyond. Matt O'Connor turns it around, heads it back the other way. O'Connor looking for some help. O'Connor knocked away. Nice job by Forsberg. And then he falls down on top of the puck. The whistle stops the play. Nice job by Nelson Forsberg there, stopping O'Connor. And cleared out of the ring. Whistle another face-off. And again, a whistle for the stoppage. Cleared out to center ice now. Matt Wesley, far side. Out ahead. Trevians came up with it. Nice rotation around to the near side and into the zone. Andrew Vitt looking for some help. And the Ramblers come back. Skoglund knocked away from him by Jeff Parker. Parker playing a pretty good game tonight. Nice job of poke checking. Trevians were making a line change. And the Ramblers came up with the puck. Matt O'Connor dropped past it for Skoglund. And then the Trevians cleared it. New Trier doing an absolutely outstanding job tonight, picking up the man. Now Roth, near side. Cecil gave it to Johnson. Now Johnson again with it. Elliott Johnson, shallow angle, boomed it wide. Taken to the far side, out to the point. Shot and a save. Back behind the goal line. Trevians lead 4-0. Wrap around, shot save, rebound, oh, just wide. And Ryan Roth, absolutely great job there, keeping the puck out of the net. Brian Schilling was down and out of position. Matt Schragle is chased. And now taken by Andrew Johnson. Andrew Patience now deep in the corner. Out into the slot. Ramblers on the breakout. Schragle put it in the zone. Just a little wide. Hove. Andrew Patience up ahead. Now with Charlie Lutz. Lutz. Fed it out high. And no, they said that Vargas picked it up and brought it back into the zone. Much to the chagrin of both the Ramblers and their faithful here tonight. Back into the zone with the long shot and the save by Heitman, near side. Elliott Johnson, Savino trying to keep it deep. John Savino tried to center it. Or Tony Savino, back behind the net. Now here come the Trevians back the other way. Wolick tried to dish it ahead. Now there's a long shot and a save. Partially screened, another shot and a save. Third time now Patience tried to feed it to the point and ended up feeding it out of the zone. Oh, bumped by Schragle. And another one. And Johnson up high. Got hit up high. Savino put it to the near side. Andrew Patience right into the slot. Shot and a goal! Lutz, I believe. Yeah, Charlie Lutz from the slot. And it is 5-0. Who would have thought we might have a running time game in the Scholastic Cup between Loyola and New Trier? At New Trier, no less. Although New Trier set a record this year for the number of goals in the regular season with 167. Now flipped into the zone. Back out. But you got to remember that out of those 167, very few of them are against Loyola. In length and Well, in the league play that counted on that, only 5 of them were against Loyola. Whistle and a stopping the play. All we counted was the regular season. We don't count the playoffs in those regular season records. Back to the zone. Elliott Johnson sets it up to the far side. Flip back into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Vargas to the near side. Cleared. And back the other way. The big blast and the save from the left wing on the shot. Elliott Johnson. Give it to Peter Cecil. Now the Trebs. Back door. Little backhander. No. Big blast. Shot. Save. Rebound. Oh my. Couldn't get it. There's another shot. A goal! Elliott Johnson. And it is 6-0. New Trier. New Trier, I think, wanted running time so they could get out to the turnabout dance. Focused on what they had to do, and boy, have they been ever focused tonight. 1 minute to play here in the period. And we're going to have running time in the third period of the Scholastic Cup game. Oh, my. Now Andrew Patience, center, back behind the net. Back and through over to the far side. Third out. Now Frank Harrison puts it into the zone. Andrew Patience, near side. Marte. Shot ran into traffic over on that far side. Ho out to the point. A little scrum there. Everyone playing with the sticks on the shin and not going after the puck on the ice over here on the near side. Pass was overled. As the horn sounds into the period. At the end of the second period of play, it is the New Trier Trevian 6 and Loyola nothing. We'll be back with the third period in a moment. The third period of running time now. Trevian's lead it 6-0. And who would have thunk it? New Trier trying to be the first team to win the Scholastic Cup 4 years in a row. They're the first team to win it 3 years in a row. And they've certainly dominated this game. Letizia took the shot, saved, held on. Heitman trying to go for the shutout on his side. Sam Smith now in goal for the Ramblers. Now pulled away by the Trebs. Marte into the zone. I think they have Jeff Parker playing as a forward. The Trevians have rotated that line around a little bit. Let him flow a little bit. There's a shot and the shot went wide. Harrison tried to turn the puck around on the stick and lost control. Westlake, now whistle. We have a penalty for high sticking coming up on one of the Trebs. The penalty on Jake Wolick for high sticking. Over on that far side now, Chula. The lead-out pass. O'Connor and the Trevians clear. Loyola trying to find some offense, have not been able to find it all night. And I'll tell you something, they've done a great job in stopping Matt O'Connor. O'Connor has only had, I can count, one shot on goal this whole game. Spinorama move. Kind of close to holding. Ref saw fit not to call it. Matt O'Connor, he boomed it high and wide out to the point and cleared out the center ice. Ryan Roth, through the first two periods, just 12 shots on goal. And on the end of that, a little push and shove. The Trevians 24. And more importantly, of course, is the score here, 6-0. Favor of the Trevians. We're in a running time clock. The clock keeps going all the way through this one. Over here on the near side now. Picked up the shot, the save. To the far side now. Picked up by Vitt. Cleared to center ice. Bouncing puck now taken by the Treds back to the blue line. Ramblers. McVeigh. Now Skoglund dumped it in deep, looking for the backside. Now Billy O'Connor. He had his pocket pick, kind of misplayed the puck. Near side Sabino. Now the Trevians clear it out the center ice. Looking for the cherry pick move, and it didn't work. Vargas the other way. Vargas centers it. Nobody there but Krebs. They put it to the near side board. Vargas put it in deep. Back behind the goal line. Now over on that far side. Rossi took the man and then put the puck around to the near board. Cleared back out to center ice. Back down to the Ramblers end. Savino wrapped it around to the far side. Cleared out to center ice. Up ahead to the red line, and Skoglund literally skated over that puck. Taken by Long. Long ramps it to the near corner. Out to the point, held in by Forsberg. Long cleared again to center ice. Now here's Letizia into the zone. Letizia, he got knocked down before he got the shot away. Out to the point. Pocket pick into the zone comes Elliott Johnson. Johnson takes the shot. He's saved by Sam Smith, and out of his glove and up onto the net. And we have a penalty here on Frank Harrison for roughing. Yes went into the box, but Yes didn't get a penalty. And now we have some squid, the usual Loyola nonsense, throwing stuff on the ice. And the fans do it on their way out the door. The Rambler faithful very disappointed tonight as the Trevians have just absolutely dominated this game right from the start, leading it 6-0. On the board, Marte tried to get it into the zone, just barely in, and then the Trevians help it along to the near side. Here's Elliott Johnson right front, shot, save! Oh my! Marte came up the slot to finish off the play, and a nice job by Sam Smith. And stopping that right up the slot. Trevians leading it. Now puck is in the corner, kick free. Steve Marte. Up ahead, here's Joey Chula. Chula and his electric noisy skates. Big shot and the save. Dumped into the zone. And on that boards, they whistle it down with a frozen puck. And then a little, we got a late penalty here on Matt O'Connor for charging into the boards over there on the far side. Rambler penalty. O'Connor for charging. To the point, to the near side. Big blaster, and that boomed wide to the far side. Vitt. Wilson. Morgan. The long shot, the save, loose puck, still sits there, shot off the side of the net, and the net dislodged, and now some pushing and shoving on the end here. And will they send them both? Morgan. I don't think they sent any of them, either one of them. In the zone, shot saved. As this one winds down. And it has been New Trier. It appears win their 4th straight Scholastic Cup. They are also defending state champions. These two teams can meet one more time. A 6th meeting of the year between them. If they double back and meet again for state, they are ranked 1 and 2. New Trier number 1 and Loyola number 2. Out to the point. Roth. And runs up onto the netting, and they whistle stopping the play as it went up onto the lining up above the ice. Out to the point, Ryan Roth put it to the far point, Vargas. Vargas with the shot right through to the near side. Trevians tried to clear, didn't do so. There's a shot, ran into traffic. There was a penalty to Morgan for roughing, and it since has expired over here on the near side. The advantage of having running time. You can waste time off that penalty just by standing around a little bit. And of course we cut that out so you don't really see them doing that. Over on the far side, Heaton. Out ahead, McVeigh. Colby McVeigh, and stolen away. This puck, McVeigh cleared out to center ice. Nothing has gone right tonight for the Ramblers. The Trevians did a great job of doing their homework following their loss 2-1 in the Scholastic Cup playdown round. Two weeks ago, what they had to do to get back here and what they needed to do against the Loyola Ramblers. Now picked up Lutz out to the point. The shot ran into traffic. Wesley, he had his pocket pick right out high, and the Trevians had already released from the zone. Patience, and now put back along the near boards. Just scrumming along a little bit. Lutz centered it, and the pass under lead. Now the Trevians content just to rag the puck, send it deep, and that'll do it. And the New Trier Trevians are the champions of the Chicago Metropolitan High School Hockey League by an old score in the Scholastic Cup. New Trier 6 and Loyola nothing. This is Mark Ron. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. And those of you leaving us, we say so long, everybody. Those of you on our special network, stick around for the awards ceremony. So long, everybody.